A warm welcome to everybody. My name is Jörg Spitz, and I'm a board certified nuclear medicine specialist. And at the same time, I'm one of the secretaries of the Da Vinci event, which I developed in the last months to overcome the communication problems in healthcare and science in the outstanding times. Altogether, I have served my country for half a century as physician, and you may imagine that I have seen quite a lot of good as well as bad things during the long time. In order not to tell you the whole story of 50 years, I have focused on some points which I'm going to share with you. In my first career, as I told you, I have served as head of Department of Nuclear Medicine in an academic hospital. And at the same time, I was affiliate professor of nuclear medicine in the Clinic of Nuclear Medicine of the University of Mainz for almost 25 years. After my retirement from this position, I graduated in preventive medicine and prevention to overcome non-communicable diseases, cancer included. This was done not by making a huge new invention or done by another huge thing, that just by collecting the best ideas as well from automolecular medicine or Chinese medicine, German naturopathy, or psychoneuroimmunology and epigenetics, to name just a few. To spread this information in a professional way, I founded the Academy for Human Medicine and Optimum Health, and I established a charitable foundation, Deutsche Stiftung für Gesundheitsinformation und Prävention. These institutions helped me to organize annual national conferences on lifestyle medicine at the campus of the University of Frankfurt and to establish informative internet platforms on topics like vitamin D or nutrition, as well as on dementia and multiple sclerosis. This actual conference about vitamin D and COVID-19 is the first Da Vinci event. So questions arise probably. What does the word Da Vinci mean? And what is the goal of this special event? I have prepared some short documents to show you the answers to these questions. Okay, here we are. What does Da Vinci mean? Well, naturally, first thing is it's a worldwide renowned Italian scientist and inventor, or it has been in the medieval age. But at the same time, it is the abbreviation of the name for this new information tool. And it means direct access to virtual, international, and national conference information. So this is put together Da Vinci. And in this form, conferences like that do not exist. What are the special properties of the Da Vinci event? Well, let's have a look. The first is that it acts worldwide and without any boundaries. That means from South Africa to the North Pole and from South America to China. Everybody can attend. And it is completely independent of any influences like politics or economics or religion. It's just science and information. Then we announce a community of scientists, international scientists. And for these scientists, the individual stands in the center of the efforts and not the money. And the invitation, in addition, is also to the public. That means we invite also interested lay people. This has never been possible due to the price of the tickets and to the limited space. But as we can make this conference online, there is no problem with space and anybody can attend. And therefore, we have an unlimited number of participants. And on the other side, we have a minimal registration fee of only 50 euro. We have an unmatched speed in the transfer of information. That means from the start, when I tried to convince my colleagues to start this new project, it will take up to 6 months. That means at the end of the year, probably already in the 1st or 2nd November weeks, we will be able to give the results back to the community. And it is the collection and concentration of knowledge from all over the world. And it will be a critical inventory of facts. It's no longer necessary to tell us stories or tales like the big television broadcasting services. We want to know the truth about everything. And here we can do it because everybody is invited and everybody can take part. And the last point is this. The information will be worldwide available during the time of the conference, but also after that as the conference package, and you can download all this knowledge to your computer and you have it forever. So, what are the special goals of the Da Vinci event? The first is the huge importance of vitamin D for the function of our immune system. In the last 1.5 years during the epidemic, nobody was talking about the immune system, at least no official institutions. But without the immune system, we are not able to combat the epidemic, and without vitamin D, the immune system is not able to work. So it's absolutely essential to talk about this topic and the fact that in most civilized countries, at least 70, 80, or even 90% of the people are vitamin D deficient. So whenever they meet such a virus, the immune system is not able to react, and then they get very, very sick, and then they get into care unit and so on. So we have to talk about vitamin D and the immune system. The next thing we have to talk about are the complicated and extremely differentiated characteristics of the immune system. It's not just a small police troop to fight invasive people, but it's a complicated system to regulate all our internal functions. So this regulation has to be known, and then we can react in case of an infection. And the next point is that there are a lot of external and internal influencing factors on the function of the immune system. And one of, or several from these factors are well known from automolecular medicine. So we have to look into this special topic to understand how we can fight these diseases. The fourth point is a sort of toolbox, or usually called guidelines. If we are aware of the measures we can use for the prevention and the treatment of respiratory tract infections based on the topics 1 to 3, then we can fill a toolbox, and everybody has the chance to use these tools for the treatment and the prevention of COVID-19 and other virus infections. And finally, we should talk about the possibility to initiate pilot projects of therapy in the ICU or also in special settings for preventing the disease to come over there. So these are 5 interesting points. Everybody can bring his ideas in, and we can discuss it in the community. And the final goal of the Da Vinci event is something special. When we inform as many people as possible about the huge capabilities of nature for our health, then we have the possibility to unfold our innate potentials. Mother Nature has given all of us the capability to get rid of infections. Our immune system is adapted to that, but it only works under certain conditions. And these we have to know, and these we have to deliver to the immune system so that it can work. So I have a great favor. Please invite your family if you know about the conference. Please invite your friends, your colleagues, invite everybody you meet and tell them, go to this conference, get the knowledge of the 21st century and our immune system, and you will be able to handle infectious diseases much, much better. So see you during the conference. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.